Bang, bang, boom, the preseason is over. I say it took too long to finish. I still think they need to shorten it to 2 games or something. It's just too long. I mean, by the time that first game wraps up, you're already wishing that the regular season would get here, so I don't know, man. I don't think you need 4 games. Anyway, couple of freaking boring games last night, if I say so myself. I got Colts Bengals. Only thing I really took notice of in that game was the Indianapolis secondary stepping their game up. Marlon Jackson with a pick, Damian Hughes with a pick. I've been defending this secondary so far this offseason. I really do think it's a strength of the team, not a weakness. Or it has the potential to be. So it's nice to see them do that. Jackson actually 2 picks now on the preseason. We'll hope he can parlay that into the regular season. Um, that was the only thing I really took note of from that game. The Ravens Falcons. Ravens defense looks good as always. And, not a lot of scoring in either game, so that's about all I can say. And now we wait 5 days until the season opener. I'll be there. Will you? I can't wait for this season to kick off, and it's a special game starting off the season. Saints and Colts. Um, I got the Colts pegged down for a win. I'm going to be putting up some more predictions probably later next week as I look at the schedule. And CBS finally got their NFL distribution map up, so now I can see what games I'm getting without having to go through the fuss with the TV guide thing that's sometimes inaccurate. And looks like I'm getting the Broncos and the Bills. You could do better, you could do worse. I'm happy with it. But all in all, I am not happy today for 2 reasons. Number one, it was confirmed by ESPN this morning. It was rumored by several smaller websites yesterday and confirmed today by ESPN. Marcus Tubbs will be missing the 2007 NFL season with some sort of Achilles tear in his leg, and I am not happy. We needed him in the middle. This defense has the potential to be one of the tops in the league if we can only get one big guy to sit down in the trenches, but without Tubbs we just don't have that guy, and that just has the potential to ruin everything. Now, the plus side of this is Brandon McBain has been tearing things up in the preseason and camp. Now he gets a chance to be our run-stuffing defensive tackle, since I do believe he's our best chance at doing that. I think he's the biggest guy at tackle that we have left. But Tubbs was bigger. Tubbs had more experience. Tubbs was probably better. And get well soon. It's a real bummer, man. I was really rooting for you making your comeback this year. Oh, not fun. So, we're still 5 deep at defensive tackle. We got Chuck Darby, we got Craig Terrell, we got Rocky Bernard, we got Russell Davis, and Brandon McBain. And I'm comfortable with any of these guys playing a relatively significant amount of time and making contributions. But most of them are fairly small. Get well soon, Tubbs. I'll always be rooting for you. Other reason I'm upset is the Mariners. You get your hopes up for a couple seconds and look what happens. 8-game losing streak. We're alternating between no offense and no pitching. Really, really disheartening to watch. This is tough to stomach. Luckily, we're only like a game back in the wild card, and we currently have the tiebreaker over the Yankees. And we got a 3-game series against the Yankees coming up. We need to win at least one of those games. Hopefully 2 or 3. If we win one, we can force the tiebreaker to go to the next step, whatever that may be. I can't remember what it is. Just really disheartening to watch right now. I feel like we had the wild card in our grasp, and we're just letting it slip away now. And we need to correct this right now, because we all know how good the Yankees can be when they bring their game. And, yeah, I mean, you don't want to be a game behind them. So, I'm not sure who we go up against next, but I think we just got swept by Toronto after being swept by Anaheim or Los Angeles or whatever. Not fun to watch, not fun to root for. But we still have time to get things back on track, but we got to get it going right now. Also, let's see. Actually, one thing to be happy about: the Huskies played last night, and pretty dominating victory, 42-12. Washington State is playing right now, and I don't really root for them. I mean, in the interstate rivalry, I do prefer the Huskies to the Cougars, but I don't hate the Cougars, so whatever happens there. And not too long ago, one of the biggest upsets of the decade or century or whatever you want to call it just went down. Appalachian State beat Michigan. Again, I'm not the biggest fan of college football, but I do understand this is a huge deal. Really kind of throws Michigan for a loop. And something else, huh? Let's see. College football actually has been kicking off the last couple of days and into today. And I'm not really reporting on that since I'm not following it very closely. But I'm going to leave that to the experts. But I'm going to be watching. I'm going to be paying some attention, try and keep an eye on some of the pro prospects. One of my favorites, Mario Manningham, Michigan. I'm sure he's a little upset right now, but he is one of my favorite players in college this year, and I'll be watching him. We also just traded Michael Boulware, the strong safety, to the Houston Texans for Jason Babin. Interesting trade. I guess we felt that with C.J. Wallace's excellent preseason, we were now 4 deep at safety with Russell, Grant, Wallace, and Mike Green, with Babineau up with the ability to play safety for Jordan Babineau in the event that we need it. So Boulware became expendable, so we swapped him for another defensive end. This makes us 5 deep at end with Fisher, Tapp, Kearney, Atkins, and Babin. Maybe we'll see one of these guys move to tackle. I've heard rumors of maybe Fisher moving to tackle. Who knows? But I like the defensive line depth more so than I do the safety depth. So I think we kind of traded a average player for an average player, but whatever. I don't think it's a particularly important trade. And I have heard that we have finalized a trade for Mark Brunell. I'm excited to see Seneca Wallace on the field as a receiver or a return man or whatever he wants to be. I know he wants to play quarterback, but this is how he can help us. So, I guess I'll see you guys next week. I don't think there's going to be a lot to talk about for the next couple days, so don't expect a lot of videos from me. I know you've actually subscribed to my videos. I don't know if you're watching them, Big Daddy Caesar. You made this list of roll call of, people in the NFC East war. And I know I don't root for an NFC East team, and it's not overly important to me either way. But you did mention a couple guys at the end of that video who are also not fans of NFC East teams who have participated in this whole YouTube war thing. So, maybe I need to show my face. I still don't have that webcam yet, but I don't know what it is. So maybe you just forgot. Maybe you think I need to step my game up. I'm not really a trash talker. I'm here to talk football. So I don't know. Maybe I just don't count because I'm not trashing your team or whatever. I don't know. But I'm excited for this season. And I guess I can't participate, but I definitely will be spectating on the NFC East Trash Talk War thing. So good luck with that, and with that, I am out.